chat. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. But I ain't gonna lie, I had to finish this video. You know what I'm saying? Bucks winning. Shut the freak up. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy for you end up like this. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch in the description down below. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get that win today, fellas. Let's go! Y'all spam Lake Nation, Lake Nation. Let's get it! Gotta get that win today, fellas. We got a tough stretch coming upon us. You know what I'm saying? You know, injuries kicking our butt right now. You know what I'm saying? Not looking too good right now with the injuries. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. Nigga said without the Lakers, LeBron, without Bron, Lakers are cooked. If that make you feel better, you know what I'm saying? We down 3 people, so you know what I'm saying? So whatever makes you feel better, you know what I mean? Just keeping it real with you know what I'm saying? But man, like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, we just gotta finish this drive, man. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, we gotta win this Bucks game, we gotta win this Smuggers game. You know, it's gonna be a good game for sure, you know what I'm saying? But we got 1 LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, fan versus 10 LeBron James haters. You know what I mean? It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? People be like, without LeBron, we suck, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the case at all, you know what I'm saying? We just down starters for sure. You know what I mean? Luka dropped 34 with the Smelters game, and then he dropped like 20-something with the freaking Nets game, you know what I'm saying? We just down a lot of people right now, you know what I'm saying? We was healthy, we was winning games. We just injured right now, you know what I'm saying? So that happens, you know what I'm saying? But we got 1 LeBron James fan versus 10 LeBron James haters, man. Let's get it, man.
A block in the clutch is still a clutch play.
And it's like, he's our star player. You know what I'm saying? Like, him and Luka, like, they are our best players. So it's like, niggas act like that's something that's supposed to be bad or something. You know what I mean? Like, without Steph Curry, the Golden State Warriors are trash. Without Giannis, the Bucks are trash. Without Nikola Jokic, the Nuggets are average, bro. So it's like, nigga, that don't be making no sense what niggas be saying. It's like, nigga, your star player, he an impact on the team, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, missing LeBron gonna hurt us. Just like anybody else missing their superstar gonna hurt them. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's different with the Lakers, though. You know what I'm saying? We held to this different type. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you feel me? So, I get it. I understand. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all hypocrites when it comes to Lakers. You know what I mean? So, it's cool. Acting like the Warriors would do something without Steph Curry. Acting like the Bucks would do something without Giannis. Acting like the Smuggers would do something without Nikola Jokic. Acting like all these other teams would do something without their superstars. Well, that makes sense to me.
Okay, before I start, I just want to say it's getting like really hot in here.
Another outfit change.
It's so hot. Like you guys gotta put up the AC a little.
Yeah, that's
bit,
very weird. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So
thought I was in the lab. That's very weird.
Talking and all this stuff. I want to let you talk a little bit. Like, what's your definition of clutch?
Clutch is making the right plays, leading to efficient offense when it matters most. When the game is on the line, making the plays that'll decide you get a victory.
So, like, my definition of clutch is being the best in the brightest moments. You think that's fair?
I think it's a little. I think I'd ask more specificity on when the brightest moments are, but that's about the same.
I would say in the playoffs, finals. You know, his 4-6 record.
Okay.
So
nigga love bringing up that 4-6 record. Like, bro, 4 of them freaking finals, bro. He played the Golden State Warriors. Like, shut up with that junk, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like, niggas love trying to say that, bro. Like, bro was like, bro literally played like the greatest team to ever assemble 2 times in the finals. Like, shut up with all that finals record junk. You know what I'm saying? Love trying to bring up all Jordan 6-0 in the finals. LeBron is 4-6 in the finals. Look who Jordan played and look who LeBron played, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan would not been on 6-0 in the finals, bro, playing who LeBron played, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. Shut up with all that 4-6 junk, bro.
Dallas Mavericks. Like, what do you think about
Dallas Mavericks? They had Sean Marion, Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Kidd. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jason Terry. Why niggas acting like that Dallas Mavericks team was trash or something, bro? Like, that Dallas Mavericks team was not trash, gang.
Series.
Terrible. That's the biggest blight on his career. Yeah, and you got that. I think that's an actual terrible mark, and I won't pretend it's not. I just wouldn't pretend it's the end all be all. I wouldn't let somebody's career of any sort, any player, be defined by one bad week.
So you would say he wasn't clutch in that series?
God, no. No.
So he's not clutch then?
If you only were alive for 2011, then sure.
Okay, so
but I had the privilege of continuing to live after that. So
let's also talk about how we almost lost a rookie Jason Tatum.
How he almost lost?
Yeah, almost lost.
But he didn't.
Game 7 though.
But he won the game.
A rookie Jason Tatum will average 14 points a game.
I thought the game was about to win. He won the game.
Yeah, against a rookie Jason Tatum.
Okay,
but did he win?
Okay, you won.
He did win, but
all that matters is winning.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Thank you. All that matters is winning. Like, why do niggas love doing that, bro? Like, I don't understand. Like, why do weird niggas love doing that? Why you trying to discredit the win? It don't matter how much a nigga win by, bro. As long as a nigga win, that's all that matters, bro. Nobody cares about like nobody cares, bro. Like, golly, man.
Y'all are dangerously close to
Okay,
this
let's also
24
talk
o'clock.
about the Kyrie
That
shot.
nonsense.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Can you shut up about 24 o'clock? I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Just let him debate, bro. Shut up with that clock, bro.
He won.
Let's talk about the Kyrie shot.
The game that he won.
No, Kyrie won that game. Let's talk about Ray Allen. He won that game. So that's like
1v12.
So that's like 2 rings right there.
Kyrie's the GOAT
If
then.
they didn't make those shots, he would have 2 rings.
Dang, so you gonna ignore Bron having 40 points?
If
We wouldn't be here right now if Ray Allen and Kyrie Irving didn't make
If
those
Kyrie
shots.
can beat the Golden State Warriors by himself, put him in the Hall of Fame today. You got it.
Oh, he's
a
definitely going to the Hall
goat.
of Fame. Come on now,
He's the
Kyrie
goat
Irving.
apparently.
Okay, let's talk about. Okay, so he would have 2 rings without 2 shots. Let's also talk about Kyle
He's
Kuzma.
act like he can't have no teammates. Like without Scottie Pippen, Jordan wouldn't won them rings. Before Scottie Pippen, Jordan wasn't winning nothing, nigga.
The ball during the bubble to make that up.
Let's talk about Kyle Kuzma as a sentence I did not expect to hear today. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Tell me more about it.
But Kyle Kuzma made the last shot. I think it was in the bubble of
Okay.
playoffs. He made
Good
the
for him.
last
His
shot.
Can you look me in
teammates.
the eye and tell me Kyle Kuzma is the reason they won the 2020 championship?
Kyle Kuzma is the reason why.
You're smiling your ass off. Look at you grinning. Look at you grinning.
Yeah, so Michael Jordan's way more clutch. Let's talk about the Jazz. Okay, the timer's up. Never mind. But yeah, Michael Jordan's more clutch.
All right. He was doing well, but Kyle Kuzma threw me for a loop. Everything was going well.
All right, I'm a hater, but I wanted to show you some love. Hopefully I could change your opinion, so I got you a gift.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Bribery?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's
Damn,
LeBron.
I hate this gift.
But also check the back. Check the back. It's a very important stat. 4 and 6.
I hate this gift even more.
Yeah. I would define a clutch player as like the most important series than playing good. Somehow, some way, Jordan went 6
That man didn't even make a freaking like argument. Y'all heard that man? That man didn't even know like all Jordan's clutch. He didn't even say nothing, bro. That was the
Check the
stupidest.
back. It's a very important stat. 4
Stupidest
and
argument.
6.
I hate this gift even more.
Yeah.
Oh my God, here we go talking about 4 and 6 again, bro. That junk is irrelevant. Oh my God, bro. Like, bro, I'm tired of talking about this 4 and 6 junk, bro. Like, nobody cares, bro.
Yeah, I would define a clutch player as like the most important series than playing good. Somehow, some way, Jordan went 6-0. Surprisingly, like LeBron has had 6 losses in the finals, and
Against who, bro? Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant. You feel me? Stephen Curry. That was 2 losses. Faced another freaking Golden State Warriors team. You know what I'm saying? Faced the San Antonio's team. You feel me? Faced the Dallas Mavericks. But bro, at the end of the day, it's like, bro, like this nigga literally was facing freaking. But I'm not gonna keep saying the same. I feel like I'd be kind of saying the same thing with these jackasses, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
only 4 wins.
Do you find it to be more impressive to lose in the first round or the second round or the third round than to lose in the finals?
Again, I thought we were talking about clutch player. You just said before that.
But Jordan was
Do you find it
losing.
more impressive to lose early in the playoffs or later?
I thought we were talking about clutch players, so let's stick to the top.
So you don't have an answer.
Not when it comes to what we were talking about. Do you want to talk about clutch players or something irrelevant?
It's not irrelevant.
Would you like me to get to my point?
You could try if it has to do with the prompt.
Would you find it more impressive to lose in the first round? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Would you find it more impressive to go into a game series against the Pistons in Game 5 and shoot 8 shots and get shut down? Is that clutch?
No. I mean,
No,
you say
everybody
the same
has.
thing.
I say to say everybody has their lowlights. You can pick and choose which ones you want to talk about. If you find it less impressive because LeBron's lowlights came in the finals, whereas Jordan's came in the first or second round,
Yeah.
and you want to say you should never lose on the brightest stage, well, I think you should never. You should get to the brightest stage. And how about that? Like, you can pick and choose how much you want to decide somebody's lowlights are worse. In reality, everybody has them. You're not defined by them unless you're Joel Embiid. These guys both have highs, lows. I won't pretend that his lows are worse because he happened to get further with less.
I'm not going to go and just start glorifying someone that lost in the finals. I define a clutch player as when it comes down to the final series. Also, not to mention, LeBron has to go jump from team to team. He's a glorified Patrick McCall.
He had to go jump from team to team. He stayed with the Cleveland Cavaliers, you know what I mean, 7 years. The only reason Michael Jordan ain't leave the Chicago Bulls because all the help came to him. So team to team, he only been on 3 teams his whole career. So please stop acting like this man been on like 50 teams. The man been on 3 teams. The man was at Cleveland Cavaliers for his first 7 years. Then went to South Beach, you know what I'm saying? So after he won 2 rings at South Beach, he went right back to Cleveland and won a ring at Cleveland. And then after Kyrie Irving left, he probably would have finished this. Every time LeBron leaves, it's a reason. It's a reason behind every time he left he left Cleveland. The first time, you know what I'm saying, because they wouldn't take care of him. The most they could do was give him prom Shaq. You know what I mean? And then he went to South Beach, won 2 rings with Miami Heat, you know what I'm saying? And then the reason he left Miami Heat was to go back to Cleveland because he wanted to get a freaking ring from his hometown. If y'all didn't know, the bro, it's from Akron, Ohio. So the thing is, he was going to stay at Cleveland until you had Kyrie Irving leave, because Kyrie Irving thought that he can carry a team by himself. So what the freak you think Bron going to do? Because Bron don't have no help. When Kyrie Irving leave, Bron stuck with J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, Thompson, Timothy Mozgov, Matthew Dunn. He's stuck with them type of players. So, you know, at the end of the day, Kyrie Irving left. So that's when he left and came to the Lakers, bro. So stop acting like bro just be jumping from team to team. No, we don't, bro. When he went to Cleveland, went to Miami, and didn't been to the Lakers. But that's the only team he been to, bro. Shut the freak up, okay?
Jordan never left any team. Whatever.
Because the help came to him.
He stuck it out and he won multiple championships, 6 championships. LeBron goes to a team, strips every asset away, and still doesn't win in the finals. I would hope if he created his own team that he'd be able to make it to the finals.
Yeah, well, not everybody has the privilege of being drafted to a competent organization that drafts a Scottie Pippen, goes and gets a Dennis Rodman, and makes a really
build. People want to play with Jordan.
Okay, you talking about you, Bill? You thought you had that supposed to be his problem? Nigga, LeBron in the front office, nigga. Talking about Bill, nigga. What the freak? Nigga, Jordan got lucky to be in a freaking organization, nigga. The Chicago Bulls took care of that nigga, you jackass. The Cleveland Cavaliers ain't take care of LeBron, nigga. The most they gave that nigga was a freaking old Shaq. So you telling me that Michael Jordan would have took that Cleveland Cavaliers to the finals? Cause before Scottie Pippen came, you know what I'm saying? The nigga was getting beat down by the bad boy Pistons and the Boston Celtics or old Larry Bird. Nigga could not make it past the freaking first and second round. So please shut up with all that, gang.
Do you think LeBron stayed for 2 years and left? No, he gave the Cleveland Cavaliers a chance. They were incompetent.
So what happened in Miami?
He won 2 championships in Miami.
Why did he leave Miami?
You want to go back to Cleveland?
His knees fell apart.
Okay, so exactly. He left because he wanted a better team. He's just going to jump.
So that Cleveland Cavaliers team was better than Miami Heat team? Oh my God! That Cleveland Cavaliers team was better than Miami Heat team? Oh my God.
Dwayne Wade's knees fell apart.
Okay, so exactly. He left because he wanted a better team. He's just going to jump every time. He stripped the Lakers of every single asset. And guess what? He's just going to leave again because that's all he does.
I won't pretend it's noble to lose amongst poverty and play next to a bunch of crappy players. I won't pretend that gives him points because he's nice and brave about toughing it out. I don't really care.
All right, so we could just jump from team to team. I'll win every.
I'm keeping this. Don't pretend I don't.
No. It's for the haters. It's for the haters, not for you. Right. He does destroy every team, but that sacrifice is a title.
He does destroy every team.
He destroys every 2 championships and be mid for 5 years after. I'm taking that every year.
Next topic. LeBron James is responsible for the super team.
LeBron is responsible for the super team, but you had the Boston Celtics with Kevin Garnett, Rajon Rondo, Paul Pierce. You had the San Antonio Spurs with nigga, it was super team before the nigga even got it. It was super team before the nigga even got to Miami. Nigga facing Dwight Howard, Hedo Turkoglu, Jameer Nelson, Rashard Lewis. I'm telling y'all, boy, LeBron the only nigga that can't have help, boy. I'm telling y'all.
To me.
So he started super team. So you tell. Okay.
Let's go. Yeah. Back to back.
How is he not? I mean, we just spoke about it before.
Want me to go first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'd love for you to.
Well, we pretend the Celtics didn't make a super team 2 years before he did.
Okay.
That's one reason.
Thank you.
The real reason for the super team is because modern free agency promotes player movement. There's more talent today. You have to compile talent to win. Back in the day, there was obviously less talent, like I said, and the way the rules were made, you didn't often see stars come together like that. In the modern NBA, when it's harder and harder to win, it simply became a necessity. Just because he was on the front lines of that and was the second team to do it in this era doesn't mean he created it. He's not a GM, as most of people want to say he is. He wasn't the GM of the Miami Heat, I'll tell you that for sure. You think Pat Riley was listening to him calling shots? No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's not reality.
My nigga, at the end of the day, that's how you feel. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You can feel like that, you know what I'm saying? But that's not how you feel. He probably got to say so, but nigga, what the freak? That's how you feel. If you feel that way, then, you know, can't, you know what I'm saying?
Either way.
We can't, you know what I'm saying, make him feel different if he feels that way. That make you sleep better.
It's just a symptom of the modern NBA and the new rules that were created and the new just reality of how you win a game. And he wasn't the first, like I said. The Celtics, the Lakers got 2 Hall of Famers at the peak of their prime. Teams had, not the peak of their prime, the peak of the Lakers' prime. Those Hall of Famers were washed, obviously. But, you know, it wasn't the first time we've seen lots of star names get put together.
You're talking about general managers making trades to go create teams. Kevin Garnett was traded to the Celtics. I think they just came together naturally. LeBron talks about recruiting players openly. He created the first ever super team, and what happened right after? Kevin Durant followed in suit. There's a lot of other superstars that are just following in suit for what LeBron started.
So the Celtics aren't a super team because they traded for Kevin Garnett and didn't sign him?
I don't know if they recruited the players. LeBron himself said that he recruited Chris Bosh, and he went and he spoke to Dwayne Wade. He said that he spoke to Dwayne Wade, and they all were like, let's go to Miami.
As free agents should. That has little bearing on if the Celtics were a super team or not. Just because that super team was traded for rather than signed.
Also, what about multiple super teams?
What about it?
The Lakers, he did the same thing multiple times. It's not
the Lakers, that was a super team. 2020 was a super team. What? You had Anthony Davis and LeBron James. What? That was a super team in 2020. Are you serious, gang?
A coincidence that he's the first person to start.
No one's calling the Lakers a super team.
Are you telling me that Paul Pierce called up Kevin Garnett and Rondo and they're like, well, let's
Lakers
all go
is
to
not a
Boston
super team
and create a super team over there? Isn't that the definition of
I
a
don't
super
have their
team?
phone logs, but I have
mean,
a
LeBron
feeling
said
that Paul
himself
Pierce
that
was
is
involved
correct.
in recruiting Kevin Garnett. Yes, that's not a novel idea.
I don't think so. I think they just traded a bunch of assets.
LeBron invented communication. I don't think so. I
don't think he invented
I think players talked before that.
I don't know if he invented it. I think LeBron perfected it.
Probably. He's a hell of a
Draymond
recruiter.
Green was crying in the parking lot calling up Kevin Durant.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Like, these niggas literally recruited Kevin Durant. Like, Stephen Curry at his own mouth said he went to the Hamptons to talk to Kevin Durant. So you telling me no team that LeBron's been on was like that Stephen Curry team. No team that LeBron's been on was like on that Stephen Curry. And I'm talking about that Stephen Curry team that went 73-9 and that Stephen Curry team that had KD. No team LeBron was on was ever better than that team right there. Straight up facts.
Not only is LeBron James responsible for the super team, he is responsible for the detriment of the NBA when we talk about player mobility, right? You can talk about the Celtics and the Lakers, all of that. That stuff happened because GMs were bad at their job. What LeBron did,
Sounds like a good move to me.
what LeBron did influenced everybody. He allowed Kevin Durant to feel free enough to be like, yeah, let me go to.
He allowed another grown man. LeBron ain't never done nothing like Kevin Durant. Please do not even try to put Kevin Durant and LeBron in the same sentence. You know what I'm saying? That man went to 73-19. These niggas just made it to the finals and was 73-9 the season before he even went. They did not even need this nigga. The Warriors was better than that Cleveland squad before KD even got there. They had Cleveland Cavaliers down 3-1. LeBron just made a miraculous comeback. They was beating the brakes off LeBron and the Cavaliers. He just made a 3-1 comeback. They was better than LeBron without KD. So for you to go get KD too, when you just went 73-9, bro, shut the freak up, bro.
To the Warriors. Not only does LeBron think of himself as the GOAT, he thinks of himself as a leader amongst men. He thinks of himself as the big dog in the NBA.
He is,
exactly the chosen one.
Is he not the big dog?
He chose to go to Miami and show everybody, if I can do it, so can you. And now we have guys like Paul George thinking that he can jump from team to team and make super teams. LeBron James is making Paul George feel like he can do that.
LeBron is making another grown man feel like he can do that. That is crazy. That's crazy you even saying that. And the thing is, you made this up in your head and you actually believe it. This is the type of niggas I be talking about. Niggas that be making stuff up in their head and believe it. You know what I'm saying? You're not even saying facts for real. You just going off how you feel. You just going off what you think. You know what I mean? Nigga, just because you feel that way don't mean that what it is, nigga. The freak, nigga. So he made niggas do that. He made niggas. Man, bro, shut
player in the league thinks that they can do it, and it all stems from LeBron James choosing to call Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and be like, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's do
bro,
this.
Chris Bosh was averaging like 15 points a game. I ain't gonna lie. Chris Bosh ain't even made it an all-star game without LeBron. So please stop it. Chris Bosh wasn't even like, he was a star. He wasn't no superstar game. Please stop it. Chris Bosh was like how Kevin Love was with the Cavaliers. Chris Bosh was going crazy on the Raptors, bro. But bro, like nigga was not no superstar. The only superstar that was on that team was Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, bro. Please stop it. That Miami Heat team was trash, bro. On my mama, they was trash. You know what I'm saying? Without LeBron, nigga. Mario Chalmers, nigga. Norris Cole, nigga. Mike Miller, Joel Anthony. Them boy were trash, bro. Please stop acting like, I hate when niggas try to act like it's just a super team. You know why you call it a super team? You call it a super team because LeBron on there. That's why you call it a super team. The nigga's so good. Anywhere he go, it's a super team. That's what it is. It's him. He makes the team super. So everywhere he go, y'all call it a super team because the nigga just that good. He can't have no help. You expect this nigga to do everything alone. He the only superstar to get criticized for having help. He the only superstar. Kobe Bryant, he can get Shaquille O'Neal, right? Kobe Bryant can get Shaquille O'Neal, 3P. Kobe Bryant can get Andrew Bynum, that Lakers squad that Kobe had. Derek Fisher, Shannon Brown, Ron Artest, Paul Gasol, who is a Hall of Famer. Andrew Bynum, who was one of the best bigs at the time. Bro, what the freak is you talking about? That Laker team was stacked. That Laker team went back to back. What the freak is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Please shut up with all that, gang, bro. You is tripping, bro.
I want to stay here. I don't want to build, right? I don't
build.
I want to go from team to team, and
that nigga say he don't want to build, but he stayed 7 years at the Cleveland Cavaliers, giving him a chance. That nigga wasted 7 years of his career at the Cleveland Cavaliers, but he don't want to build though.
don't want to stay here. I don't want to build, right? I don't want to do that. I want to go from team to team, and as soon as I see that my buddy's knees are gone, I'm leaving you high and dry.
Few things. What I'm sensing is you just do not respect Paul George or Kevin Durant, and you wanted a mic to get that shit off your chest. And I respect it. Go ahead, let us know. Fair.
It's not about them, but you know.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
shut up.
Secondly, if you're telling me that LeBron's biggest influence on this world is that he made teams realize that they can make dope ass teams and be really good at basketball, am I supposed to take that as a negative? Oh fucking no. Boo hoo. I think I'll live. And yeah, I just don't think that that's a negative. And there's one more thing you said that I wanted to respond to that was hilarious. Oh, you said he doesn't want to stay and build with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Are you under the impression that we need to be nicer to billionaires? Because Dan Gilbert tried. He gave him time, and eventually Dan Gilbert and his front office failed miserably. And he said, I show you no loyalty. I'm going to go to a place where my career will be prioritized and handled the right way. I'm personally not of the opinion that we need to be nicer to those guys. I think if they're incompetent and do a bad job at the teams they run, these players should say, go fuck yourself. I'm going to go build a good team.
Two things. One.
No. Should we be nicer to billionaires?
No.
Should we be nicer to billionaires?
Two things. I don't defend Dan Gilbert for anything.
Oh.
And then two, just say you hate competition. Just say you hate that, right? The basis of the NBA, the NBA was ruined for years because we knew coming into the season the Warriors were going to win. LeBron doesn't want that setup. He built super teams.
The clock ring. I'm not hearing it.
He gets his last sentence off. That's a little immoral.
Exactly.
It's unethical. He gets his last sentence off.
Exactly.
I don't have to hear it.
All right, fair enough. Too. That's also fair.
Instead of inventing a super team, LeBron productized a super team. Do you remember the decision?
I do.
Do you remember that time?
I do.
Do you remember when he embarrassed himself on national television
Not
in
one,
front
not
of
two,
a
not
nice
three.
group of children at the Greenwich YMCA?
I do remember that.
Do you remember that?
I remember when you brought a lot of money to that organization too that night.
Did he?
I did.
That's interesting. Were any of them Knick fans in the crowd? Do you think he broke any of their hearts? Do you think he had any consideration for who was sitting in the crowd that night?
No, I think he's ruthless.
I think he is too. Great, you're making my point.
Yeah.
So I think he's about himself, and he needs people around him to make him better and kind of elevate him. And so if you saw, and I'm hoping they're showing right now, the presentation that they had after the decision when they decided to become a super team, you remember that? That was pretty embarrassing, right?
Bit cringe. I think I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so I would
Didn't
say,
age well.
in addition to drawing like the media attention to himself and ruining those little kids' lives, right? He also decided to put himself on an own pedestal and
Nigga said ruin those little kids' lives. He ruined little kids' lives. I don't remember that, but all right.
present himself to the world, I would say. And so I don't think you can argue that he didn't not only just productize and make this thing a thing, but he also kind of put himself completely out there on the global stage.
He might have made bad marketing a thing. He might have ruined the perception of the star and how they market themselves and build their brand. You can have it. Nothing to do with the super team. So I respect the opinion. And if we're going to go with he hates Knicks children, specifically Knicks fans' children, I think we should all hate more Knicks fans' children. I think we should make this like a common theme that we find the closest Knicks fan child and we tell them we hate them.
Let's get up.
And we tell them that their sports fandom is worthless in this world. I think
Okay.
we need to be meaner to kids.
I'm happy to start the fire. Let's go.
Okay, good. So this is a great segment into what I really didn't like about the whole LeBron situation. I mean, if you're going to create a whole presentation about saying, you know, not 2, not 3, not 4, and we're going to get all the way up to, I think it was maybe 8, 7 or 8. And just to come up empty-handed after that is pretty embarrassing to me. And in my opinion, if you're going to go up there and you're going to say those numbers, you know, you better damn well go up there and complete and get to whatever number you thought you were going to get to. I have a lot of respect for people or players that will take a chance and either stay on a team and try and win with that team or potentially.
Did he not try to stay with the Cleveland Cavaliers, bro? I don't understand, bro. Why do people ignore that this man spent 7 of his seasons at the Cleveland? Did he not take that Cleveland Cavaliers team to the freaking finals who wouldn't even sniff the playoffs without him? I don't understand. I don't get what the freak you be saying. You niggas just weird. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all niggas weird. I'll keep it real. Nigga literally stayed with the Cleveland Cavaliers for 7 years, bro. 7 seasons. And the most you can do is give him a Shaquille O'Neal. An old Shaquille O'Neal. Please stop, bro.
Potentially go to a different team that is not stacked up or has all this superstar talent. And if they go there and then win with that team. So a lot of the respect that I've had for LeBron definitely did come with the
name one player that won without any help. Please name one. Name one player that won without any help or another superstar. Name one. Can somebody name one player that won without a superstar? Right now. We can go from Larry Birds. We can go from name one player that did not have a superstar. We can go from Magic Johnson. Name one. Stephen Curry, Tim Duncan. Let's name one. One. Name one team. Name one player in the top 10 that y'all have that won without a super. This nigga say Jokic. You literally had Jamal Murray. You had Jamal Murray. You had the nigga had a good team. What are you talking about? Know what I'm saying? Nigga had a freaking star player in Jamal Murray. What the frick is you talking about, bro? Please shut up with all that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, nigga had Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Bobby. Nigga had a good team, all-around team. Please shut up with all that, bro. Nigga had a lot of help. Please shut up. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, please, name one. And I said a top 10 player. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 player. Please.
Players win, but again,
bro, he ain't got to be a superstar, but a nigga's still a star. Simple.
That came with now restacking the roster. You know, in a situation for that decision, for that night when he went on camera, it was like, let's have a decision. It was a whole premiere. I mean, that's kind of just really ridiculous. You know, my GOAT Jordan would probably never do that. And as a matter of fact, if he went up there and said he was going to win 8 times, he damn well was winning 8 times. And I don't think anybody would have a problem with that. I think the biggest difference is that people feared Michael Jordan rather than they just kind of respect LeBron.
That's kind of y'all problem with y'all weak old generation. You feared the nigga. See, that's what make LeBron so much greater than Jordan. You niggas feared him. They were scared of Jordan. They didn't even want to guard that man. Nobody, you gotta understand, people feared LeBron, but they wanted to beat LeBron as well. Our generation ain't fear nobody. You gotta understand, that's the difference between, but our generation get called soft. Y'all call a nigga Black Jesus. But our generation get called soft. We didn't fear nobody. Our players didn't fear nobody. Our players wanted to win. Our players did not care who the freak you was. Our players coming at you with their best 100% of the time. 100% of the time, you fear the nigga. What the freak, nigga? They ain't fear LeBron. They respected him, but they didn't fear him where they not supposed to. Nigga ain't supposed to fear. The only reason they feared Jordan, because you got to realize nobody was doing what Jordan was doing. The moves that Jordan was doing. The freaking dribbling that Jordan, all the stuff that Jordan. Look at Jordan highlights, bro. We see that on the regular now. Nobody would have feared Jordan if Jordan was in today, and I promise you Jordan would not have 6 titles. Look who Jordan played in the finals every 6 times. I want y'all to look at who Jordan played every 6 times. That nigga played a freaking Charles Barkley who was by himself. Nigga played an old Jazz team with an old Karl Malone and an old John Stockton. Bro, look who this nigga played. And tell me about some 6-0. Bro, the competition that Jordan played, bro, and the competition that LeBron played against is so much different. It's a huge skill gap, bro. It's a huge skill gap, bro. Jordan, bro, you're not taking 3 years off of basketball to go play baseball and then win 3 more here. You're not doing that. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, if Jordan was in this generation, bro, I'm telling you, Jordan would have like 2 rings. I'm telling you, bro.
And to make a spectacle like that when you go up there, and again, just kind of brag that you automatically, before you even play a game, think that you guys are the best team, you're going to win, 5, 6 straight, I think is just unfair, and it's not good for the whole league in general. Just to piggyback off of that, I think that it made more players feel like they can do that. And the biggest example is KD losing 3-1 and then going and joining the Warriors. The whole can't beat him, join him thing, like, I feel like that really all stemmed from the fact
niggas blaming LeBron for what KD did. Nigga blaming LeBron. LeBron is the first player ever to get blamed for another grown man decision. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. That boy can't do no right. That boy get blamed for what another grown man did. LeBron is the only superstar that can literally sit in the corner. LeBron make his players bad. It's playing with LeBron. LeBron, even when Luka was shooting bad, guess what the nigga was talking? It's LeBron. LeBron literally sitting in the corner. LeBron is the only player that literally can sit in the corner and not do nothing. And if a nigga playing a bad game, it's on LeBron. They gonna blame LeBron for a nigga having a bad game. They will literally blame LeBron for a nigga having a bad game.
That LeBron stacked up the team, thought that he could be unbeatable, or they would be unbeatable, so that allowed other players to think that it's acceptable to kind of go there and do that.
There's no nobility in taking the toughest route and losing. It's just not anything that anybody should strive for. You can't, on one hand, tell me winning is everything, we should do whatever we can to win, and then be like, oh no, but make it harder. Like, pick a side. Should they do everything to win, or should he be noble and be so brave about staying with a terrible team? Because If you want to prioritize,
and then guess what? If you would have stayed with the Cleveland Cavaliers, guess what? That was you can't win with these people. If you would have stayed with the Cleveland Cavaliers and he wouldn't have won no ring, guess what they say? You couldn't win the ring with the Cleveland Cavaliers. You couldn't win with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Niggas say, oh, he ain't got no help. No, it matter. You supposed to be great, right? You supposed to win, right? So they would have been on him. If he would have stayed loyal and not win no ring, they would have said something about that. So it's like, nigga can't win with these niggas. Because it's like, nigga gonna say something regardless. Nigga would have stayed with Cleveland, don't win a ring with Cleveland, would have had something to say. Nigga leave and go to another team, nigga got something to say.
Winning and wanting to be a winning player and all this stuff. Him and Mo Williams were not walking through those doors with rings. It wasn't going to happen. He gave them plenty of time. He stayed there for 7 years, gave them plenty of chances to build a contender. And what's the best they did? Bring in a washed-in Shaq.
Y'all see, me and him know basketball. That's what I be saying. Casuals, you just be talking. We know. Everything I just said, did he just say that? We know. I say casuals, bro. You can't argue with no casual, bro. You can't, bro. You can't argue with no casual hating, nigga. I tell y'all, bro. Everything that he's saying is just going out the other ear. He's not even hearing what he's saying. He just think about the response he can give. So it's like he hearing him, but he ain't listening for real. That's what a lot of these casual hating niggas do. They be hearing a nigga, but they don't be listening. Everything's just going out the other ear. Don't give a damn what you saying.
Plenty of chances to build a contender, and what's the best they did? Bring in a washed up Shaq. It wasn't working. You would have had way more criticism of him if he stayed there and just lost over and over again.
Bro, I swear, bro, I promise y'all, I do not watch, bro, this nigga smart as see, bro, right here to God, I never watched this video. Bro, this nigga saying everything I'm saying right now. Y'all see what I'm saying? Real niggas think alike, bro. We think alike, gang. We think alike, bro. I'm telling you, we think alike, bro.
It wasn't working. You would have had way more criticism of him if he stayed there and just lost over and over again. You wouldn't have been like, oh, he's so brave. He's so for Cleveland. Good for him. You would have been like, this guy sucks. He's never going to win a championship. He has nothing on Jordan. And you said he did the whole spectacle thing. Not one, not two, not three. Again, I'm not up here saying that he is the most humble NBA player of all time. Humility is not a measure of success for me right now. I don't care.
Yeah, but Jordan was way more humble than LeBron.
That is absolutely asinine. And Jordan is the least humble person I've ever seen.
Okay, time out. Sorry. Let me just retract. What I mean by that is he's obviously is confident in his abilities, but which can still make you humble. You don't have to be arrogant and also be confident at the same time.
The thing is, both these guys are the most arrogant people in the world, so we'll call that a draw.
I would say that Michael Jordan is. I would say Michael Jordan is just more confident in his abilities and he knows what he's going to do.
Okay.
LeBron,
I guess trash team
could be more considered arrogant.
I would say he's a well-documented asshole, and I respect him for it.
Next topic. LeBron's 2020 Lakers championship should have an asterisk.
Oh, brother.
Let's go. He's back.
The Miami Heat in 2020 is the worst finals team of all time. What do you say about that?
I definitely think they were trash compared to most finals teams. So
definitely trash.
I wouldn't say the worst of all time because there's a lot of years out there, so I wouldn't make that claim. But they weren't particularly strong.
So they had Jimmy Butler, who was what, a top 20 player, I would say, at the time.
No, let's give him credit. He was playing like a top 10
20.
player.
He can't
like
really
a top
score.
10
he scored in the
player.
playoffs. He could defend a little bit. He can't really do anything much. Bam Adebayo, okay, he's a top 10 center, and out of that, was Tyler Hero even playing too?
He was. That was like his strongest stretch of his career.
A top 100 player. Okay, so you have Anthony Davis, who's a top 10 player at the time. LeBron James, who was I'll say a top 5 player at the time. Or you could say 1, 2, whatever.
Yeah, he's definitely top 5. Yeah.
Versus a top 20 player, a top 100 player, and a top 50 player. Yeah. So that championship should not count at all.
So can we look at the teams that Michael Jordan played against? Matter of fact. So that championship shouldn't count at all, you know what I mean? Because you got Scottie Pippen, you got Dennis Rodman, you got 3 Hall of Famers, Michael Jordan, you played the freaking Suns with just Charles Barkley. He was the only Hall of Famer on that team, so that shouldn't count at all right there. That shouldn't count at all right there. Michael Jordan's championships. Let me see. Michael Jordan's championships. Let me see. Because I swear, all the teams that he played against, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and see. Who Michael Jordan played against in the finals. Okay, in the finals. I'm not gonna shut this up right now. You niggas be so hypocritical, bro. Okay. Let me go and see this right quick. So, okay. Let me go and see this right quick. So first of all, he played the Portland Trail Blazers. You know what I'm saying? He played who did Michael play? Let me see how many times Michael Jordan. I'm trying to see. He played the Portland Trail Blazers. with only Clyde Drexler. He played the Phoenix Suns with only Charles Barkley. He played a Utah Jazz team, you know what I'm saying, with the old John Stockton and an old Karl Malone. I don't know the other. I forgot the other 3. Hold on, let me see. Let me see the other teams they played. Isaiah, Hall of Fame, and first round. Dang, who the freak else he played in the freaking what's the name, y'all? Let me see. Did he play against the Detroit Pistons? That's something. Did he play against the Detroit Pistons? But look, I don't know the other three teams. But the reason, let me go to what you said, bro.
Yeah. You could say 1, 2, whatever.
Yeah, he's definitely top 5. Yeah.
Versing a top 20 player, a top 100 player, and a top 50 player. Yeah. So that was that championship should not count at all.
He's saying that championship shouldn't, the Supersonics, whatever you want to call it, bro. He played the Lakers team with the Magic Johnson and the old James Worthy. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar ain't on that team, if I'm not mistaken. But y'all gotta understand, like, this man, all his finals wins were against trash teams. I'll take that Miami Heat team over that Supersonics team. I'll take that Miami Heat team over that Portland Trailblazers team with Clyde Drexler. I'll take that Miami Heat team over that Karl Malone team and that John Stockton team. They're old. I would. But since LeBron faced less competition, it shouldn't count.
So because the competition's weak,
yeah, definitely.
I don't think this is the door you want to open.
Jordan had a verse.
I'll say that.
John Stockton, the top 5 point guard of all time.
He was old.
Karl Malone, the top 5 power forward.
You said John
of all time. You had a verse. Gary Payton, the best, probably one of the best guard defenders ever. Sean Kemp, who didn't guard Jordan. He had a verse. These really good teams.
Gary Payton, Sean Kemp,
and then he versed Jimmy Butler, who's trash.
Why you ain't say the other ones?
I'm actually a bigger Jimmy Butler hater than freaking LeBron. That's apparent. That's apparent. Jimmy Butler.
Y'all see this? Y'all see this? They laughing, but I look at you like you very weird. It's nothing funny about you saying you a hater. Y'all think I be lying when I be saying this? Niggas actually be calling themselves haters? Y'all mean when I be saying that niggas actually be calling themselves haters? Y'all think I be lying? Look at this nigga. Niggas laughing. Nigga, that junk is weird. I'm a Jimmy Butler hater. How the freak can you admit that you hating on another nigga? That junk ain't funny to me, you weird little boy. What the freak you look, boy?
Hater than freaking LeBron. That's apparent. That's apparent. Jimmy Butler is annoying as
see, all these niggas laughing because they haters. So it's like haters relate to a hater. But for me, I'm looking at like, nigga, you weirdo.
LeBron. That's apparent. That's apparent. Jimmy Butler is annoying. His team sucks. He's never gonna win anything.
Hey, you just have to get off your chest and go for it.
I'm not gonna lie. So LeBron had Anthony Davis top 10. LeBron James top 5 player.
Yeah.
How is that not an easy ring? How does that ring even count?
If your biggest point is that the 2020 ring deserves an asterisk because the championship was weak because the team he played is weak.
The finals team was weak.
We can do this with so many people. This is not a door Jordan fans should want to go down.
I want you to name
Thank you, bro. Hey, speak to him. Speak to him. Speak to him.
The finals team
Speak to him.
We can do this with so many people. This is not a door Jordan fans should want to go down.
I want you to name another team.
Other teams who had weak finals appearances?
Yeah, definitely.
Michael Jordan.
So many. There's so many.
The Spurs beat the shitty Cavaliers.
Yeah, the Spurs beat the shitty Cavaliers. The Nuggets beat the Heat too. I guess we're gonna say Jokic's ring doesn't count.
The Nuggets suck.
No, the Nuggets beat the Heat.
He said, "Who was the Cavaliers' best player?" Nigga, LeBron was the only All-Star on the team. What the freak is you talking about? That was a trash Cavaliers team. LeBron was the only one on that team, but y'all see, you just exposed yourself. So just because LeBron on the team, he makes it. It makes it supposed to be. He supposed to just win, beat that five San Antonio Spurs team, right? You know what I'm saying? Because LeBron on the team, right? That's what I'm saying.
The Spurs beat the shitty Cavaliers.
Yeah, the Spurs beat the shitty Cavaliers. The Nuggets beat the Heat too. I guess we're gonna say Jokic's ring doesn't count.
The Nuggets suck.
No, the Nuggets beat the Heat.
Who is the shitty Cavaliers' best player? No, I'm saying.
No, but this is me. I'm not involved. I mean, that was an absolutely ridiculous stance.
All right, cool. Every championship that's ever been won has been impressive.
Correct.
Right? Including the bubble, right? But the bubble was probably, to me, the least impressive out of every championship that's ever been won.
Because LeBron has won, right? Because LeBron won. That's the reason. It's the least impressive because LeBron won. Let Jimmy Butler would have won. You would have just let Jimmy Butler would have beat the Lakers. You would have praised that nigga like you would have never before. You would have praised that nigga. Oh my God. Let LeBron would have lost to Jimmy Butler in that bubble. Man, they would have been praising the heck out of Jimmy Butler with that freaking bubble ring. I'm telling you. But it's least impressive because LeBron won. Any other player would have won. They would have praised the freak out that bubble. But it's a bubble ring. It's a COVID ring. Just because LeBron won it. Because he won it. But let Jimmy Butler would have won that ring, boy. They would have praised that nigga, boy. They would have praised that nigga so much, boy.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because, and I've seen NBA players come on podcasts and talk about how the bubble was probably the hardest championship.
Okay, so how can you argue with that? Who the freak is you to argue with that when NBA players literally coming up and saying this? Who the freak is you? NBA players literally coming up and saying that was the hardest championship. But nigga, you think you got the nerve to say something different? Nigga, who the freak is you?
Yeah. Because all the environment that they were in or whatever. That sounds like some rich people like champagne problem shit. You know what I mean? They were in a Disney hotel and maybe they didn't have the best meals or maybe they didn't have this, that, or whatever. They were all chilling. They didn't have nothing to worry about outside of going to practice and playing PS5, Xbox in their room. That's it. That's all they had to do. They were all able to just lock in on basketball.
Is that supposed to be the hardest? Niggas just lock in on basketball, nigga. Niggas had crazy runs. I'm talking about niggas was hooping in that 2020 freaking COVID run on my mother. On my mother, niggas was hooping. On my mother, nigga. Niggas was playing their best basketball in 2020 on my mother, nigga.
Which should make their job really, really easy. Now, because a lot of these guys are not as focused as a seasoned guy like LeBron James, these guys were, while it might have been the ideal scenario for LeBron James to be able to lock in, a lot of these guys didn't have that. They were all worried about, Lou Will was out getting wings and women, you know what I mean, in Atlanta during the bubble. And then
who fault is that?
Everybody else across the league, if that's just one example, everybody else was in there not unfocused.
How you know that? How you know?
Because it was that much harder to be able to lock in on what really mattered, which is basketball. LeBron James had the opportunity to be able to lock in the way that he did because he is LeBron James. He's able to do that. But nobody else was able to do that. So he had a cakewalk to the finals. And getting there and going up against a lowly team like Jimmy Butler, who we hate. Nah, but being able and going up against them, it was by far the least impressive NBA title.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get there, but once he was there, bro, it was a layup. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear NBA players complain about like the conditions that they had to play in and blah 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 blah. Yo, there are real people out there who went through a lot worse. You guys were playing basketball in Disney World. Cut it out.
Disney World.
Disney World. You said LeBron was able to deal with that because he's LeBron and other people aren't like that.
Yeah.
You brush that aside like it's just like, yeah, he's LeBron, like it's not impressive.
Well, yeah, I mean,
he's him.
He was 36 when this happened.
There's some old motherfuckers on all those teams who collapsed.
Yeah, I know, but they're not the star player. They're like LeBron James was able to set the tone for his team, which I feel like I'm giving him credit for, and like I know
you all are, nigga. Like it's like nigga, you're not even insulting him. It's like, oh, it's LeBron James. You literally just saying he the GOAT. That's what you're saying. Like he that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're complimenting him. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're giving, yeah, nigga. Like what the freak, nigga? Like what they got to do with LeBron? Other niggas not locking in. What they got to do with him? You know what I'm saying? So LeBron should just go eat hot wings and go freaking, you know what I'm saying? Relax and stuff like that. Cause other niggas doing it. The freak you mean, bro? We gonna lock in and what, bro?
No, and that's okay though. That's okay. My point. No, that's okay. I'm giving him credit for that, but I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it was like the most impressive thing that he's ever done.
I didn't say it was 2016, but he's built for tough environments, and he brought that to his team.
But that's the thing. That tough environment that you're talking about, like, oh, imagine locking in a fucking gym, going head to head with somebody. Yeah, bro, it's called practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone locks in the gym. We was watching Lil Wayne taking phantom puffs on the blunt from his crib. Nobody was in there watching the game. They were playing practice with one another.
Are you familiar with my sweet prince, Dom Toretto?
Of course.
Family is everything.
Yeah.
They couldn't see their family. Are you going to look me in the eye? Are you going to look in this camera? And are you going to tell the people that LeBron James' family doesn't matter?
LeBron James' family does matter. Happy birthday, Zuri. But what I will
Does Kawhi Leonard's family matter?
I don't know. He needs to get on the court. But last thing I'm going to say is like you are lying to everyone in this room if you think that LeBron James' accommodations were the same as everybody else. Miss me with that shit. Yeah.
Nigga didn't even say nothing. Nigga didn't say nothing.
Very nice.
Okay, so I don't want to.
Nigga didn't even say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna react to part 2 later. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Make my head hurt. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get.